Welcome back. You're tuned to Buy Now Sell Now. I'm Ankita Saxena, and this is a show where we get all your questions answered by our top market experts. But before we resume with all your questions, let's take a look at the FNO 360 that's powered by 5paisa. And for that, my colleague Sajit is now joining us with the update from the FNO universe. Over to you, Sajit.
Thank you, Ankita. The markets are hovering at, on a weak note. The morning has been weak, with call writers being very active with respect to adding more positions, so that there is a resistance coming for the Nifty there. The Nifty down nearly 0.7% in today's trade, and the open interest is absolutely flat. Does not give away what's happening, but at the end there is a long unwinding which is happening for some of the long positions which is there on the Nifty 50. Nifty Bank again, if you look at it's down nearly 0.7% there with open interest down. So some of the long positions in Nifty Bank clearly is being unwinded as we speak. Look at the the Nifty Bank constituency. You're going to see that there's a short build-up happening across the board in private sector banks led by HDFC Bank, ICICI and Axis. Some of the public sector banks are also seeing some short building, but Bank of Baroda, Bank of India are an outlier at this point in time with some long positions getting added there. What are the call writers and the put writers doing today? You have the put writers being little muted today since the morning. You have call writers actively adding positions at 23,800, 23,900 and 24,000, and that gives you a good sense of how the distribution chart is also looking. The Nifty below the 23,900 mark with some support coming at 23,800, so the Nifty is trying to hold off at the 23,800 mark as we speak. With some resistance at 24,000. Among the futures gainers, you have defense stocks and some of the capital goods stocks which are active today. BHEL 4%, HAL and Angel One all seeing some long buying there. In fact, HAL is seeing some kind of short covering as well as we speak. Futures losers include stocks like Info Edge, Keynes and Ambuja Cement, where there's some short positions getting added, with Info Edge down nearly 4% and Keynes and Ambuja down nearly 3% respectively. Open interest gainers is where some activity is also seeing. Godfrey is adding some long positions. Cochin Shipyard is seeing long positions getting added there, and Nippon Life short positions are getting added as we speak. In open interest losers, you have stocks like Adani Enterprise and Adani Power, where some short covering is happening. Adani Power is seeing some short covering while some unwinding of positions happening at Adani Enterprise as we speak. For Phoenix Mill, again long unwinding seen at this point in time. Let's look at the most active stock options, which is starting with HAL 4,000 April call, where the premium has risen by nearly 97 rupees to 170.95. There's an unwinding of some positions which is happening at HAL. That's basically because of some of the shorts getting covered there, but the stock up nearly 160 rupees there. TCS 2600 April call ahead of the earnings. Premium down nearly 0.7 rupees to 61.3. A good short positions getting built up. 3.69 lakh contracts getting added on the stock. The stock at 25.61 as we speak there. But at the put side, you have SDFC 800 April put, which is one of the most active one. The premium is up nearly 6.5 rupees to 19.9. There is an unwinding of long positions happening at SDFC, and some of the shorts also getting added there, with the stock hovering around the 800 mark as we speak there. So overall, it's a weak morning with call writers active in the morning trade.
All right. So that's how the FNO universe looks like. Thank you so much for joining us.